going to get into quests, and this is our filter of all the quests we have loaded. They're all in here. You won't see deposits yet because I didn't update it. Well, literally because I haven't put it in yet. So that's what we'll do now. So we're going to put in, this is a brand new one, deposits. This one is going to be a master my job. This one was given to us by Sheena. If a user sends it in and goes through all this work, I like to give them all the credit. They should have all the credit. That makes them want to send more. She did a lot of work, so I'll bonus her. It depends on so if it's a YouTube, this is not science, but if it's a YouTube video and they write some quiz questions, I do 500 points. She actually made the video from our Camtasia software, which means she filmed her own, like I'm doing right now, and then she came up with the quiz, so I gave her 1,000 for that. I choose a minimum level, and then I'm going to save the row. You're going to be super lucky because this is a fast process now. It didn't used to be this fast. We're grateful it's this fast. To save and add in a new video. Okay, so if we were to choose the frame, we would look for deposits. And there it is right there, deposits. So it's not loaded yet. You and I know I haven't put the link in, but this is what we're adding. We're adding deposits. Again, I'm going to save the row. Then I'm going to go back to the control panel, and we have to put a quiz. So you have to put the video in the system, you have to put the quest in the system, and then you have to put a quiz in the system. It's always a three-pronged process. And the reason the naming convention is important is because you want it to match the name of your video. So I go down to the bottom and I'm going to create a new quiz, but just so you know, these inactive quizzes, these are things I took out of the quest. These are ones I messed up on. These don't have enough questions. They always have to have 5. So anything that's inactive, you could just mark it inactive if it was something you wanted to pull out of the game, and it could just sit down there. Sometimes things with numbers are a little kooky. You could see this was a typo. That's why that one wouldn't play, because whatever goofy letter I put in there, it didn't recognize it. Things with quotations are also not going to be good in this. It doesn't take all punctuation. So as simple as possible. All right, so I'm going to create a new one. Super. All right. Deposits. And now I have to write my 5 quiz questions and enter them here. Sheena did that for us. So often I'll do is just split my screen a little bit, and now I just copy and paste. So if I just copy and pasted, hers are multiple choice. So you have to make sure you get this one right. I get this one wrong a lot. Usually if there's something wrong with my quiz, I've mislabeled it. Usually if a user can't get it right, can't get the question right, they call you, they're so frustrated. I've done this 15 times and I can't get it right. They're doing the wrong type of question. Multiple choice or multiple correct. This one there's only one right answer, so it's multiple choice. It's always the simplest answer that is the actual answer. I love to overcomplicate everything, but it's usually the simplest answer. So in this one, you might have a better way of doing this. This is what I do. I put the whole question up, and then I Command X, I'm on a Mac, and Command V. So I take it out of here and I put it down here. I'm taking these quiz questions and I'm just putting them in. Number 1 happens to be correct. The date of check is the second one. I'm going to delete it there, and I'm going to Command V, copy and paste, pick a date. I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to paste it, and then date the escrow opened, and I'm going to paste it. Okay, so here's the quiz question. Here is the quest. We've just put Sheena's into the quest. The first one is correct. These are marked no. Okay, that is now done. So I'm going to submit it. That is the first question, first quiz question. I feel like it's correct, so I'm going to hit deposits, and I can see that it's in there. It's a multiple choice. I'm going to add another quiz question, and I'm going to do that again with all of these. There's always 5. Can't be less than 5 or it won't play. Can't be more. Could be more, but it doesn't make any sense. So we always do 5. So I'll put these in, and then I will show you how we'll do the next step. Just so you also know, when you add a quiz question, well, this one's just a true false, so you're going to put true false. If you put the wrong one, that's changeable. If you actually meant multiple correct, the same shell comes up, but it clearly does different things. So there's so many quests in here that you'll get a lot of history. I don't know what you call that, but of what you've put in the past. So literally, I just type a T or I type an F, and this one is false. If you were to put yes or no instead of true and false, it messes up the game. I can't explain that, and no one believes me, but it's true. So it just is. I don't know why. Also, you have to be really do your best on spell check. People love to overcapitalize. I'm probably an undercapitalizer, but not everything needs to be capitalized. You will get comments from users on things that are in there incorrectly, but I think it's really important to make sure our grammar is checked, because sometimes there are mess ups on that. And if a client were to ever play, we wouldn't want anyone to see anything like that. So again, there is a lot of it's like an autocorrect almost. I mean, there's a lot of screen history on these, so it will replay some of the answers. And if you click too fast and you don't see it, then you can get the wrong one in there. So this is going to be D, all of the above. And I've had that many times. I type too fast, and then I don't type over, and then that's not good for it because it's then the wrong answer. So just be cautious of that. Okay, you can see all 5 quiz questions are in. So I don't need to do anything else with that. The spelling, punctuation from here all looks pretty good.